Welcome to Kamosham Province, everyone. How do you feel? First of all, I would like to pay my high respect to Venerable Ki Samanratana, all venerable, honorable judges, teacher, and student. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. My name is Srimvadani, the G4 student of President Nuriye University Kamosham branch. And today, I'm so privileged and extremely honorable to be the vice contestant of the public speaking contest. So, in this great occasion, I would like to present you in a remarkable topic that goes by the word: the role of Buddhist temple in Cambodian society. Wow, it is such a great topic. So, if we talk about the Buddhist temple, and we talk about the Buddhism is the world largest religion in the world with over 520 million followers. And related to the civilization Khmer that belong to Mrs. Trangir, who is the well-known writer in Cambodia, she said that Buddhism and Buddhist temple have originated in Cambodia since the Angkorian era in the 13th century. So it's a very long time, right? Okay. So Buddhism and Buddhist temple have played important role in Cambodia, especially in Cambodian society. If we take a look at the number of the temple, we can see that the temple is almost everywhere in Cambodia. Every country, every village, such as Kampong Cham, Kampong South, everywhere, we have many temples. So, in that case, the government of Cambodia has selected the Buddhism to be the religion of the state because they see that the Buddhism and the Buddhist temple play important role for Cambodian society and right down in the Cambodian constitution. So now let me tell you briefly about some evidence that tell you about the role important role that Buddhist temple have attained in Cambodia. So I have abbreviated letter that stands for EAECI. So you might wonder, right? So what is EAECI stand for? So let's focus on letter E. E focus on education sector. Education sector is related to knowledge and skill. So Buddhist temple is the best place that everybody have opportunity and have a priority to learn about general knowledge, cultural knowledge, and also the knowledge of Khmer literature as well. Okay, and another thing. When you visit to the temple pagoda, you also learn about the hard skill. It means that how to creation idea related to the make utility equipment, table, chair, closet, and so on. This is the knowledge and related to education sector. So let's go to letter H. H stands for hospital, related to the health sector. So it's hard to believe if I tell you that Buddhist temple is the best hospital for the poor people. They can treat all the body related to the main illness, two main illness. The first, body illness. The second, mental illness. They treat your body illness through the ancient treatment. And they treat your mental illness through listening to the monk chanting. So when you listen to the monk chanting, you can reduce the stress, you can release the negative thinking and cut out the positive thinking. So this is very important and very amazing for Cambodia, especially needy people, indigent, so on, or even homeless people can visit to the pagoda to treat themselves. Okay, move to letter E again. E here related to the economics, related to the money, how to sell the money for poor people, especially for students. When the students move their place to study in another place, they don't have their own house. So they need to have to pay to the rent house. They don't have money. So they have priority to visit to the pagoda and ask for permission to stay in the pagoda temporarily. Okay, so another thing, Buddhist temple is also the place that provide the public service without payment. As you can see, Khmer New Year celebration, Chopin celebration, Vesak Mochi festival, you can make it in the Buddhist temple without payment or expenditure. They get you free. You are free to do that activity. Another thing, Buddhist temple is also the place that you can do for someone has died. You can do celebrate a funeral, okay, in the pagoda as well, without payments as well. Let's go to letter C. Okay, letter C. C here means cultural liberation or preservation. Cultural preservation means Buddhist temple is the best place that maintain the culture of Cambodia, especially the historic story or the legend that happened or occurred in the past. Especially when you see at the wall of the temple, many scriptures that describe about the past, that describe what happened in the past. So all the next generation can learn their culture from seeing their pictures. And another thing, at the Pitol and the Buddhist temple also maintain the Khmer literature. All the people can learn Khmer literature in the Buddhist temple. Especially listen to the monk chanting or listen to the monk and why, and they always include the Khmer literature in that. Okay, let's go to the last but not least, I. I stand for infrastructure sector. So infrastructure sector is very important. It means the temple is the best place to collect the money from the tiniest people, especially volunteer people. They can provide money in order to help to build new school for poor students, to build a new trail at Khmer Concept to prepare the new trail for the society, and to make some charity to help poor people, needy people, indigent, students, or homeless people. So Buddhist people have paid much, Buddhist people have a big contribution with the Cambodian society. And as we can see now, I'm here because I study at the Buddhist temple, because I am a student of the Buddhist temple. So I have the opportunity to be a contestant of today. I have learned from my experience for this book. So these are the role about Buddhist temple. And I believe that everybody will believe me and strongly believe and support and respect the Buddhist temple. Remember, maintain your religion as your body, maintain your country as your life, and maintain your culture as your beautiful. And last but not least, I would like to wish all the participants to get a long blessing of the Buddhist blessing. The first, longevity, nobility, health, and strength. Thank you so much, everyone.